The tiny little cloud. Once upon a sunrise, as the first rays of sunlight painted the sky, a little cloud was born. It was white, fluffy, and filled with joy. Opening its blue eyes for the first time, it smiled at the world and merrily floated across the sky, following the other clouds. The day was sunny. The cloud frolicked and played tag with its cloud friends, delighting in the flight of birds and the passing landscapes below, trying to mimic the shapes it saw. Time went by, and our little cloud continued to glide carefree above the green forests and blue lakes. It rejoiced in life, finding it strange and puzzling why humans, animals, and even birds were so busy all day when they could simply revel in lightness and joy. It heard stories from the older clouds about how clouds sometimes weep and how they bid farewell to their carefree life in the sky, descending to earth as rain. However, it found it hard to believe in such tales. Once upon a night, as little cloud gazed at the stars, a stormy wind swooped in and carried it far, far away. At daybreak, it found itself completely alone in an unfamiliar desert. Instead of splendid green landscapes, there was only dry land around, and the wind carried it farther and farther. Even the sky was desolate, with occasional gloomy gray clouds along the way. The terrain grew increasingly arid and gloomy, but suddenly the wind calmed, and little cloud hovered over a small village. Throughout the day the wind did not return, and the cloud helplessly watched as the people, animals, and even the plants in the village bravely fought against the drought. Every action of the locals was filled with love and care for one another. Observing this, the eyes of little cloud gradually filled with tears. "No, no, no! Don't do it!" cried a distant gray cloud, seeing that little cloud was about to burst into tears. "If you cry, you will fall to the ground and no longer be able to live as a carefree cloud." But little cloud didn't listen. It melted and descended onto the earth as rain. Rain that brought life-giving moisture to a small village in the desert. "It's okay. Perhaps one day, together with the morning mist, I will return to my celestial realm," whispered little cloud, falling as the final drop. The Rabbit Reader read for you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and dream.